Okay, at this time, I want to invite Delon, Pastor Delon Ali up to the front here. He's with the Bowery Mission, and they're doing such wonderful job, and I think he can speak better than I could. But he's given up his time to come here and speak to you, and I think you'll find what he has to say very important.
Well, thank you for having me tonight. When I was invited to come, I did not know what to expect. It's my first time, and I'm just going to share a little snapshot of my story. I believe it will encourage you where I'm at now and what we do. 10 years ago, I was a drug addict. I lived in the parks for years. I lived on the train for years. Came from Trinidad 20 years ago. Got a job, fast forward, lost that job, fell into addiction, end up on the streets, end up homeless, end up living in the parks. My family got to know what I was doing and basically didn't want nothing to do with me. I stayed in the parks in the summer times, and in the winter I would ride the F train from Queens to Coney Island, back and forth. I would sleep in abandoned buildings. I would get locked up in prison all the time. You tell me 10 years ago I walk into a room and see a bunch of cops, I would make a U-turn and run out. And so somebody came to me, just like you guys are concerned about the homeless. I was homeless, and I know what it feels to be there. I know what it feels like to be rejected, to be cast out. I know what it feels like to be hopeless. I know what it feels like when you don't shower for 3 months. I know what it feels like to be a dead man walking, if you will. And somebody came from the mission and invited me to come into the Bowery Mission. We have some programs there. It's faith-based, and it was one cold night. I was cracked up, drunk, out of my mind. I decided to go, and when I went in there, I gave my life to God, and I joined the program. A door was open for me to go to Bible college. Now, you're talking about a crackhead living on the train, smelly, cast out, rejected, coming to the mission, joining a program, getting an open door to go to school, and today, by the grace of God, I got my associate degree in Bible Science Theology. I got my bachelor's degree in Bible Science Theology, and I'm signed up to go to New York Theological Seminary in January. Now, I manage a program, a 21-day shelter program at the Bowery Mission. What the Bowery Mission has been established for over 100 years. We serve between 800 to 1,000 plates of food per day, every day. It's like in the trenches, if you will. It's like taking the homeless on the street and not only going and offering hope, but love is an action word. Actually taking them out, bringing them into the mission, having them join the program, getting a care plan, psychosocial, all this intake paperwork, and getting a plan for them, seeing their life change and go back into independent living. And I've been doing that for the past 10 years. I've helped, by the grace of God, thousands of people. Came out the park, rejected like I was at one time. No hope. I tried to commit suicide, but I couldn't die. I'm a pastor, so I believe God had a plan for me. And I can tell you something, my friends. I think it's safe enough to say my friends, because we're all on the same accord, the same mindset. We're concerned about the homeless. Otherwise, you would not be here, right? And being there, there's people that is hopeless. There's people who have been raped and molested, who have been cast out and rejected. There are people who are living under the bridge, who we don't see. They want an opportunity, like I got, to see their life change. So the Bowery Mission, we offer not only food, clothing, and shelter. 2 days out of the week, Tuesday and Friday, we'll take 100 people downstairs. We have a clothing and shower program. We'll take them downstairs, the smelly, the cast out, you name it. And I'll take them downstairs and give them a shower, change of clothes, come upstairs and get a hot meal, and give them the opportunity to join our life transformation program. So I live it, if you will. I see life change. I want to encourage you that your work is not in vain. I'm a living testimony of that. A living testimony. Your work and your efforts are not in vain. I've been there, I've done that, and now I have the opportunity to serve thousands of people and see their life change and be a part of that change. So at the mission, if you have any questions regarding the mission, regarding where I came from, I know for time's sake, I'm going to be obedient to what's the time that's given to me. And I'm just going to open it up. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to try to answer them.
Delon, if you would repeat the questions that's asked, so because you're mic'd.
Sure. Go ahead.
How many meals do you guys serve meals every day, right?
We serve breakfast. How many meals do we serve daily? The answer would be we serve between 700 to 1,000 plates of food per day, every day.
But is it breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Or?
Yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 meals a day. So what it would look like, practically, we'll open our chapel doors, and our community would come in. And our chapel would be filled, 200 to 300 people. In the wintertime, you have about 300 people, 200 to 300 people that sleeps in the mission. So in the morning when I wake up, I'm actually stepping over people. We have mats on the ground, and we open the doors when the degree's under 40, and we have people come and stay. And the thing about that is I used to sleep there. So I know what that feels like. Go ahead.
Do you still have the pamphlets that tell you the times? And I think they used to have pamphlets that they would. So if I see somebody panhandling on the corner and they say, "Oh, I just want to eat," they used to have pamphlets where I could say, "No, well, you can go down to the Bowery Mission. I don't have to give you any money, and you can go eat." Right? This way, I don't give them money to buy drugs.
The question was, do we have any resources or pamphlets? And the best answer for that, I would say, on the website. You have phone numbers, you have times of meals, the programs that's offered, the shower programs, and everything. It's on the website, bowerymission.org. Go ahead, my friend.
Hi, thanks for sharing your inspiring story with us. First, where is the Bowery Mission located where the meals are served? And 2, are women welcome, or is this only for men?
Where is the Bowery Mission located? So the Bowery Mission is located on 2nd Avenue, 227 Bowery. It's Lower Manhattan. You can take the F train to 2nd Avenue, the N or the R train to Prince Street. You get off and it's 1 or 2 blocks. You can't miss it. In terms of meals, we serve everyone. It's open to everyone. In terms of program, the men is separate, and we have a women's program also that's uptown. However, I just heard the news that I'll be getting more work. The more work is we'll be expanding. So right now I manage a 21-day program that has 20 men, homeless from the streets, addicted, cast out, rejected, if you will, that came in, and they're under my care. Now I'm extending from, our president gave me the okay that we're going to expand to 40 men and 20 women. So to answer your question, as of now, we have men's at Lower Manhattan and women's uptown, but in about 3 to 6 months, give and take, we will have both in one building.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Go ahead, my friend.
I've called 311 multiple times to report homeless individuals in need of assistance of assorted varieties. And I was told that they would come out and offer help, but that they couldn't insist or force someone to go with them. Were you approached multiple times before you agreed to go to the mission? And how can we help people who continually say no? to
Well-
services offered?
How can we help, the question is, how can we help people that basically is comfortable? And I would say, to answer that question, I would say it boils down to a choice. Because you do have a choice. Some people, reality is, they choose to be where they're at. I can get, let's keep it real, I can get food stamps, I can go to a mission and get food, clothing, and shelter. I don't need a job. I'm comfortable where I'm at. So at the end of the day, you do what you can do. And it always boils down to a choice. Does that answer that question?
I suppose it's not helpful, but it answers the question.
Any other question? Go ahead.
You still have the truck that goes out.
We do have the truck. We do outreach also. So on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 4 days out of the week, we do outreach. We go to Thompson Square Park. We go to Mary Hernandez Park. We go to with the New York Relief Bus. So during the outreach, we not only serve food and give out pantry and food items, but we also bring people back. Like on Saturdays, you know, just a sidebar. It's my day off. We don't have day off. You know that. But technically, it's my day off. Reality is not my day off. So I will go down to Thompson Square Park and I would just look around and see some guys on the streets. Talk to them and tell them I was there and I know what it feels like. But there's hope. There's people who care. You're not created for this. There's a purpose for your life. Your past does not determine your future. So I would talk to men and they'll make that choice. Not all, but some will make that choice and I will take them in. I'll take them to the mission, give them a hot plate of food, give them a shower, change their clothes, and give them the choice to join the program. I've seen people come in off the parks, off the benches, and I've seen the process. I've seen their life change. I've seen them go back to independent living. I've seen them go back to their families. I've seen them gain job, employment. I've seen it. So it encourages me. It saddens me that the ones who will not make the choice. But at the end of the day, I do the best I can to make a difference.
Okay.
Any other questions? Are we good? Well, thanks for having me.